Hi there, James from Rally Corp. Wanted to just walk you through one of the most common integrations that we get asked about. In fact, it's one of our favorite because it was our first native integration in our system. Now, what native basically means is that our developers used our application programming interface or API and then worked with our partner Classy and their API and made the two systems work together. Now, we have several different kinds of integrations, but let me show you exactly what the Rally and Classy integration does. Now, when you click into the integrations tab when logged into Rally, you'll see that Classy is front and center right here. You click on that, you'll be asked for your token and your API key. There's a link in there that gives you a link out to a help document that explains where you can find this information in the Classy platform. You take that key, you embed it in our system here, you click save. It does a quick test. And then from that moment on, our two systems are now connected. Now, what that means is as donations are completed in Classy, you have the option to push those contacts into the Rally platform so that you can then send a thank you text message or add them to a various campaign, that kind of thing. All right. That's the integration from the back end. Now, we covered that integration and more in our workshop. We run this workshop about once a month or once every 6 weeks or so, and when we get a lot of interest. So if you're interested in this, not one on the calendar here, just feel free to email me, James at Rally Corp, and say, hey, put another workshop together. We'll jump in and we'll walk you through the actual integration and how we can make the two systems work together through our integrations tab there. So we're happy to do that. As you can see, we've got two coming up in the next couple of months here. Now, let me show you one more thing here that we often get asked for about the Rally and Classy systems and how they work together. I'm going to bring up my phone on my screen here so you can actually see it. And that way you can actually see what I am seeing on my screen. So let me bring that up. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so I brought up my phone so you could see it. So our short code is 24365. This works in the USA. Of course, we can do a dedicated phone number as well, but for the sake of this demonstration, we're just going to use our short code, which is 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Text the word classy to 24365, and you're going to see a very simple workflow that is pretty common with text to donate. We return a message and, of course, a link out to a site. So I'm going to click on that link here, and it's going to load in my browser on my phone, and it'll just bring up the Classy fundraising page right here. And you can see what that looks like. Now, this particular page has the donation amount, a thermometer, if you would, and it's a very simple way to get somebody from texting a keyword or a short code straight into, of course, clicking on that link and loading in that page. Now, what's maybe not as common, but I want to show you as well, is if you text the word classy prompt to 24365. Now, that could be one word or two words. Rally's platform is smart enough to figure that out. So I'm going to text Rally prompt to 24365. Now, the Rally bot is essentially going to ask me a couple of questions. So it's going to say, okay, what is your first name? It's James. Now, these questions are completely configurable. I'm a little bit carried away here just to show you what all I could do in the way of prompts. So we're going to just go ahead and answer these questions. We're texting like we are a friend, but it's all being done automatically. Okay. Now, here's what's going to happen. It's going to ask me the dollar amount. For the sake of this demonstration, I'm going to put $100 and I'm going to hit send. Now the Rally bot's going to generate a link as well, but this time it's going to take me to the Rally, to the class landing page here, but it's going to have this data automatically pre-filled. It's going to know $100 right there because I put $100 in. It's going to know that I'm James Martin because that's the information that I gave it. It's going to have my email address. And of course, it already had my cell phone because I texted in. So it's a very quick way to get a contact form or a donation form like what you're seeing here automatically filled out by just asking a few questions. And as you can see, the conversation was pretty natural and I'm completely in control. I can go into the back end and I can change that up. Now, I'll just show you, since I said back end, what that means. If you switch over here to the workflows where those are edited, you will see right here, I'm going to click into Classy Prompt. Normally, our customers will see phone numbers, but since I'm recording this video for online use, I don't want to show phone numbers. So the phone numbers are hidden for the sake of this demonstration, which means we do have the ability to turn off and on phone number sharing. If you want to keep that private, we can certainly do that. But normally you would have the phone numbers, which means you could then click export and it would export those phone numbers. But here's what's really neat. I can click on reply and I will see the conversation this individual had with the Rally bot, but I can also enter into that conversation and I can say something like, thank you. And I can send that message to this one donor very simply by just clicking send. Or I can click over here and I can say, hey, tell everybody thank you. But they texted 24365, but I want to thank them from my toll-free number. not from 24/365, because later I might want to call them from the Rally platform or send them a voicemail, and I want it to show up as the phone number that is associated with my contact card inside their phone. Rally Corp can help you get a contact card set up, register a toll-free number. You can schedule a message for the future, enter into a conversation. And of course, we click, if we have the phone number visible here, you could click to call and actually connect with a donor through the Rally platform. So that's a very simple, I just walk through what a integration might look like. Of course, we have simple text to donate with smart prompts or just straight in. We can support video. We have MMS now coming online. So if you want to send graphics or GIFs, like a little GIF file or something like that, or video, we can, of course, support all of that. And then obviously with our integrations now, you can take contact data straight from Classy, push it right into Rally, and make that very easy to send messages from Rally straight from your contacts in Classy. Now, we have other integrations coming online. We have a native integration with Salesforce that's now pending one final step, but it'll be in the marketplace here within just a matter of weeks. So you can check this out there. We have other integrations as well, but we like to talk about Classy specifically as an example because we can complete the cycle between donation and a thank you text message, and even send a text message with a video that says thank you in a more personal way as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to stop by rallycorp.com. That's a quick snapshot of what we're doing with Rally and Classy's integration. Thanks again, and have a great day.